unreasonable people will be like, "What? You don't own your own home?"
Your enemies have
And again, they're
use all that you have
just
learned.
not acknowledging a bunch of other things. But I agree with you. Owning a home nowadays is like a huge deal. How you doing? Hello, good to see you.
Ooh,
Isn't a
this is
covenant a more
good
serious
here.
contract?
Life support has been
I
cut
don't
off.
Fully
got no
no.
money.
I
They're
always thought a
trying to
covenant was
choke
like
out.
a sort of
Hold
spiritual
on.
promise.
I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Through generous gifts of friends and fans to the good of paying back your roommate and settling your debts, I think you're a winner. So, sweet roll, yes, sweet little bean. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Couldn't have done that without all of you, without Grace, definitely without the Lord. I couldn't have done any of that. But yeah, it really blows my mind. In a little over a month, I raised $10,000 and settled all my debts completely debt-free. Which is actually a bit of a flex too in today's age. Because today's age, there's so much incentive to get into debt. Oh, stop. Thank you. Oh, I think we lose a follower in Christ and a loser who doesn't know him. Amen to that, Naz. Amen. It's a binding. Okay. There's autistic. I was laughing at me. He's wearing a matching shirt. Hey, Crafty! Where God says, even if you fail, this will not break. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. That's part of like showing God. Break the covenant. He still remains faithful to it. He doesn't take that opportunity to say, well, if you're break it, let's break it, you know? How's your birthday?
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating
of course,
it will buy
we
you
will.
more time.
My loser self as far as the world is considered. It's just nice. Again, there's a reason why, by the way, Johnny Bravo's my huge inspiration. Like, obviously, yeah, he's got his faults. I most certainly have mine. But the thing that I love the most about Johnny Bravo is that despite him getting his butt kicked, despite him constantly getting put down, despite his confidence constantly being challenged, being emasculated, humiliated, he still styles his hair, he still works out, he still makes sure he looks nice and like well-dressed, well-smelling, all that, this, that, and chips. He never stops enjoying being him. He still shoots the shot, even if he's shot down. Like, he again, this goes back to what I've said, and there's some fellas who told me that, like, you don't know what you're doing. And I get why they say that. Where I've said before, it's like, look, if you really want to, the master of Riz, such as myself, like, how do you have danger roads? How do you riz up a lady and all that stuff? And I say all the time, my most smoothest moments happened when I stopped trying to be smooth. But when instead I was just happy being who I was. I was happy being me. And I put myself in the mindset that allowed me to catch those little moments of like very, very, a very smooth kind of work. Confidence is important. Yeah, like, the way that I would expand on that, Lola, is to say what people call confidence in reality is called conviction. It's you being happy being you. And there are lots of guys who say, you can't just say to me that, oh, just be happy being who you are. Because we still live in this society, they're like men and masculinity are constantly being told that they're this or that they're that. You know, like if you're a man, everything you want and care about is that, and if you're a woman, everything is this and that. To which I tell them, exactly, you missed my point just then, because you're still looking for the world, other people, to give you permission to be happy being who you are. That's why you're miserable. That's why you can't get a girlfriend. That's why, and I hate to say it this way, but this is how men talk, so ladies, forgive me. This is why the hot chicks don't look your way there, chum. They're not looking your way because, oh, I don't have a big Chad chin, or I don't have a six-pack. See, chum, girls don't really care about that stuff. Those things are nice, but they're gravy. right? They're sprinkles on an ice cream. They're nice, but they don't make or break. They don't stop ice cream from being delicious, right? They said you're still looking for them. You're still looking for the world and very shallow people on the internet to give you permission to be okay being who you are. That's your mistake. You're still looking for them to tell you you should be happy being you. Don't get me wrong. Even I'm affected a bit by our culture and this constant like hatred and bitterness towards masculinity, but also enviousness of it, right? But that's the key. Once you learn to be happy being you, and the way you do that is by doing things that you like about. Like, I love being muscular, so I work out a lot. I try to, get myself bigger muscles. I try to get myself stronger. When I bench 2 plates, I feel like right? There's that. Another thing I like is I like being clever. I like being charismatic. So I actually will, like for instance, I'll be at Publix, right? And there'll be a particularly cute cashier girl. It's not even like I'm going to flirt with her. It's more of just I'm going to be charming to her. And again, you practice. Again, things that make you be being you. What do you like? What do you respect when you see like other people do it? Do you want to learn an instrument or do you want to have a skill? Oh, I want to be famous or something. Okay, we'll do things that are conducive to that. But you have to pursue those goals. That's what really makes the man here. And that's what women really find super hot about guys, is when a guy is ambitious, when he has a goal, when he has a dream, and he's going, I'm going to do whatever I can to get there. So that's why when I see fellas like comment saying, well, you can't just say that. You can't just tell a guy to like being who he is. That's not how it works. And I'm like, I agree. I'm not telling you to just like yourself. I'm saying do things that are conducive to making you like yourself and then like being you. And then before you know it, guess what? That sweet guy walking down the street's going to look your way. You know why? Because when you're happy being you, women notice. Women are very, very, they're very observant creatures. You're happy being you. They'll know. And when they see it, that'll be the most attractive thing on you, buddy. So that's what I would say. Because a lot of guys, and I get it, I don't even blame them for not wanting to listen to me. Because I used to be like that. I used to be very angry. I used to be very angry. You're like, well, you can't just tell me to. Like, look, man, I get it. You're upset. You've been hurt. Right? Lots of men have been hurt. I'm sorry you have been. I'm telling you the solution. Maybe you're not ready to hear it. Hey, that's okay. Go off and do your thing, man. But just don't forget my words, because one day you're going to hit rock bottom. And when you do, I want you to have a little bit of hope there. So that way you always have something to strive for. Good to see ya. So they're like bad boys, which is good because I'm bad.
Damage thing
Well, when they say that they like bad boys, what they mean is like, that's a whole other conversation. The long and short of that is to say, again, it's the difference between what attracts a woman and what keeps a woman, right? They're two different games, but they work well together. Another piece of simple advice is, guys, even if the day is tough, just smile. As someone smiling compared to looking depressed can make a big difference, and people will actually enjoy your company. Samson, would you agree? I do. Remember, fellas, this is a big thing, too, to kind of go off of that there. We have been saying be in denial when things are not going right. We're not saying smile in denial. Like, what we're saying is when it's really hard to kind of get out of bed, or like you're really just, you know what I call them? Ladies, you're going to love this. I call them man periods.
Oh, God.
Where, like, you know how you ladies have periods, right? And you really don't feel like yourself, and you're, like, going through hormonal cycles and all this other, this, that, and the third. fellas get that on a spiritual level, where we don't really feel like ourselves.
It's
Feeling like Samson right now. It's like, look, man, sometimes you just gotta smile at it. And I'm not saying, like, again, be in denial. Obviously, if you're sad, you know, you can vent those sadnesses. Good company can really make the difference. This is that when women say, like, bad boys, what they're attracted to in a guy, his convictions and who they are. It's, yeah, like, kind of. I would say to kind of go...
The more successful we will be.
To go off of that, Samus, even guys who are giant POSs have absurd confidence, right? Even though it's destructive, because they have a lot of confidence, but they don't have, like, discipline or morality to focus their confidence in a positive way. So they have the thing that attracts a woman, just not the thing that's really good for her, you know? Is that what that is? Yup. I call it experience. We just don't feel like you. Affirmations help my hubby during those times. Oh yeah. When I was in a relationship and I was having like really like low moments, my girl would gussy me up a little bit. Even if I was still sad, I would be in heaven. I don't think they're attracted to the bad activities, but then they never attracted me. So, well, you're a woman with good sense, so that might be. You're a woman of wisdom. It might be that, though, Samus. Like, take, for instance, this. I think women, or I should say, I think girls who are attracted to, like, bad boys, like guys who are participating in bad activities, I think is the female equivalent of dudes who are only attracted to a hot body, you know? You're only thinking about that natural invocation without the other things, like discipline and monogamy and all sorts of stuff. So, it's just, you know, it's young people stuff. Where you're only really kind of going off of the seat of your hormonal clown pants. It's such a real thing. It really is. It's just, it's different from like actual periods, but I would say it's a more spiritual thing. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I think it's more of a spiritual thing where a guy just doesn't feel like himself. And whenever I feel like that, I learn to tend to myself. And it's like, sometimes, honestly, laying down on my bed and feeling like garbage helps me. I'm glad it only took once to learn, yeah, right? Because, like, he wasn't a good guy. No, babe, man, period. My birthday was great.
Oh.
How's your day going?
Stuck in the
We will. Sex to court marriage, and yeah, worldly women use sex to court marriage, and worldly men use marriage to court sex. I can only attest to half of this one as a man. That's very true. Welcome back, Yayo. How you doing, little buddy? But agreed. Well, I wouldn't say worldly men use marriage to court sex. I would say worldly men use to court sex, like money, power, influence, you know, shit, yada yada. You know, they use something. I wouldn't say it's so much the moves they're using as it is like, hey baby, see how many Instagram followers I have, like that kind of thing. Bad boy thing, the person that feels more about the confidence. The rough or bad boy is always shown to be super confident in himself, often pretty flirty, even if their personality or morale are doggy. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm from Florida. My sister got married on her birthday. Oh, shoot. No wonder my birthday was so spectacular. Tell her I said congratulations.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Me and my girlfriend are very introverted. When we first got together, she said She liked how happy I seemed despite being quiet and pretty shy. She said I seemed like a very neat guy. Meaning that you're a capable man, but you're not loud.
So usually you don't actually turn off my dog business. When you get off
I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that just transactional? It is. But, again, they'll gussy it up to be something else.
Yeah, get all through the face violence.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Extraction is not my best option. Shut up.
No, of course. You mean, I'm not talking about physically attractive, Star. I mean that, like I said, like Lavender was saying, his confidence and being sure of himself was enough to make you go like, ooh. You know? It's, the equivalent is if I saw a girl who was legitimately just like a 20 out of 10 to me, but her personality was absolute dog water.
Extraction is your best option.
And there, lead the weeaboo. Be safe driving there, chum. But yeah, a little relationship advice, I guess. Although I wouldn't say I'm some relationship. No. There's a lot of faults that I have. Yeah, exactly, Outlaw. That's kind of what it is. So I say, like, very vain men will use things that they know that they can measure to court sex from a lady. I have a lot of money. I have a lot of power. I have a lot of influence. I have connection. I have these things, right? Or, if they're really scum, I have physical strength. Meaning, do what I say, it's like a kisser, right? If they're really big POSs. Very shallow women use essentially sex and sexuality in order to garner those things.
Oh, frick, I couldn't.
Right? Whereas the Lord called us for more.
Darn.
Get away from them! All of you! You take your dirty hands off them!
Well, guess what, Keto? It makes you attractive, buddy. Trust me, most women prefer a funny guy over a good-looking guy.
Way, dude.
Because, like, look, if a guy is, like, super attractive, physically speaking, it's like, don't get me wrong, that's good. But a guy who's funny, a morbidly obese dude, you'll still attract some, like, a lot more women. I'm not saying that as an excuse. Lose weight, get healthy there, chum. But yeah, women will always mean more than a six-pack. I'll tell you that for free. Alrighty. I think I've been talking for like well over an hour, almost 2
Another
hours.
life support capsule.
Of course it spawned right there.
I'm about to say that one because that was my ex. Do what I say or I'll ignore you. Do what I say or I'll start twisting your arm, etc. Exactly. It's bad confidence. Still confidence, but it's bad. You know? How's your birthday with Desmond Mushy? Don't go anywhere cool. We went to a Checkers, and then there like a fight almost broke out, and then we went to a Wendy's. Desperately funny. It's easier than that way when your humor is natural. Right, and when your humor, the way you get your humor to be natural is you learn to just like being you. Now, I don't say that rude. I'm sure you have a wonderful personality. But yeah, there was like confrontation going on in the drive-thru. Never went to a Checkers? It's good, cheap food, for sure. Whatever in my health, scoffs. There was a lot of shouting and yelling, and it was escalating a bit, so we just were like, alright, we're getting out of here. There wasn't a Waffle House at 3 a.m. I assure you.
Wormy waffles and side-talking snob snakes that you fight so often? Well,
I wonder if the
we're
Waffle
right
House
beneath you. And I'm glad that I came by, so maybe you didn't have to anymore.
Did you win the fight?
There.
Hey, yo, you know me, man. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Unless you're a woman who crosses me, in which case, put them up. I'm sorry, stuff. I don't mean to be insensitive. You see. Ooh. That's it, I'm on. What? What's wrong with Waffle House, Lola? You Have you ever been to a Waffle House? You fight with your charm. I mean, honestly, words have won more fights than fists have. Hey there, man. Honestly, being here has helped me a ton. I was an emotional wreck a couple of weeks ago. So unsure about myself and my future to the point I was crying myself to sleep some nights. I learned so much just over this past week because the experiences of you and others is actually raising my confidence. I appreciate y'all so much. We appreciate you, Ed Boy. And look, man, it's one of those.
I love how even with the short I still gotta get knocked
We are
out,
kindred
right?
spirit, you and I.
Also, hey, angst.
Because I used to be in that exact same boat. Where it was just like, yeah, just nothing felt like it was worth it at
Hold
all.
out as long as you can.
So I'm glad that my experiences and my words and stuff can kind of help you out as well. And again, you're appreciated here, buddy. Them hash browns, man. I worked in a kitchen like that. I know what's back there. Right there. But it's still good food. Said how you have you be a lover if you aren't willing to fight for your love or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Talking about Waffle House romance stuff again? What do you mean again? We talked about this before. in tandem. Right now, Crafty, we're just talking. I'm not sure what else to do. Thank you for the sub with Prime, Outlaw. Much appreciated, chum. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Don't look safe to eat. There you go. See, you get me. Romance and Waffle House. Perfect combo. And just Celestine. Bit. I don't know what that is. Some people get in a Waffle House. Yeah. And those are probably some really tasty. Go to a Publix. Yeah. Huh. Lunch. And I can't believe that that's what my channel has become. It's just me talking about romance and Waffle House. I may have seen Samson and not even know it. I mean, maybe. Ruby 2 will fight for them at the Waffle House. Is there... I know you didn't mean it that way, but I read it. So, besides talking today... Yeah, like that. I was like, that would be funny. Should we talk more romance and Waffle House? Waffle House is stealing my husband. Stop! I haven't even talked about how easy it's gonna be for me to take Nate from you, okay? I was trying to be more considerate of your feelings. That's what I get for being nice. Hey, girl, you want to bust out those claws? Well, I got claws too. They're not sure it's quite as fun, but it's a topic at least. Oh, Iron Fish is also on set. Wait, it is? Which is it? I was actually looking at that game. Let me see. Oh my gosh, it's only $4. Oh, I'm buying this. There you go. I'm buying this right now. I did want to get more like fishing.
Yeah. Get off my back.
Also, hey, what do Steam points do? Do we know what they do? Do we know what Steam points do? I don't fully know what they do. Hey, what the heck happened? What the heck? In this menu. Okay, leave the hydrate. Grab fever meme too. I might. Let me look more into that before I do it.
Look what our Tenno
Decorate
operators
my
just found.
page.
They could not do this without you.
That Grayson Desmond game? Yeah. What was that noise? I don't know. Steam booted up something. Not sure what it is. Alright, the game is down. Sweet. Hi, Bert. How you doing? Subnautica 2 comes out May 14th, and it is co-op. Oh, I know. Trust me, you all have been very generous with that information. How to find Samson? Mom has 80% chance of spawning in a random Waffle House in Dude, man. You a beautiful, hot 60-year-old woman, and let me do the rest. I think it's just for the profile picture. You can buy, like, picture animations to show off. Oh, okay, it's like little... I don't press controller today. That's, I think, when it's in battery life. You know
Life
it.
support has been replenished.
That Steam points decorate your Steam profile. Oh, okay, because I've got like 8,000 of them. I have no idea what to do with them. Refuses to leave Waffle House due to his danger is. Hey, man. Just like how I know I won't stay where I'm not wanted, I won't leave where people don't want me to go. I can't tell Grace the progress made to the Christian. I cannot believe you keep track of that, dude. I cannot believe you kept track. You know I can't watch that on stream, right? Like, I'll have to do it in Discord or something. Human fish fight over Nathan at Waffle House. Ain't no fight, Star. He's fine. Look at me. Wait, you tell me Nate's gonna say no to all that? All this? Here? Girl, come on. Right? You love the guy, but you don't have to be delusional about it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. That's insane. Discord night, dude. Oh, golly. I get a follow on Kick. I'm like, oh, that's exciting. Bots, keep chats alive. And it's like, okay, shut up. Just shut your face up. Then a Waffle House filled with whales. Whales are pretty. We can watch it on Discord soon.
Oh, what a great time.
Okay. So let's be real, he probably loves the Waffle House more than us. I do love Waffle House though quite a bit. Isn't Risen the Waffle House manager? Who knows if the manager is
That puts me in a freaking level. Alright.
Because let me tell you something, for the right cougar, I can be a cat person.
Life support.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, let's just do it. Oh! Okay.
Yeah, I like that to be that I'm stealing a lot of like ladies as boyfriends. First it's Star, then it's Momo's. Just taking their boyfriends. Look, but it's not stealing if they want it from me. I'm sorry, am I in the wrong here? Alright, so I am fish. I am fish looks fun. I do want to play more games that are more... Oh, Floss! If I didn't say hello to you, buddy, how you doing, man? I do want to play more games that are more, like, close to my aesthetic as, like, a fish guy. Is that fun? I do like Liza P. I do like AI Limit, and I will be playing those more, but I want to see about being, like, staying more on theme and stuff. Okay, a lot of dance now. No, I'm kidding. It's not that if it's a person, that's you.
Life support has arrived.
You think this started because of Woman Simulator? I know, there's something just about, like, being pumped full of estrogen that just makes me want to, like, take your guys' man so I can feel like I'm prettier, you know? I just don't understand it. Does that happen to my fellow women out there?
Yeah,
My
but
husband
it's
has a kind of crush on you. I think he found
Woman
you first.
Simulator game where he's not just sucking that dick.
Because I remember you telling me that. And also tell him, ooh, he has a crush on me, doesn't
Love
he?
it. That went through the wall?
We will all
Okay.
share in this bounty.
Is it stealing if they are
Hold out as long
probably
as you
cross
can.
code? Or code cross? No, Prophet.
You need to
No, I
have
won't
the
do that.
stuff on you.
Not today.
I can probably leave it like a half an hour.
I still did peek. I made it into a Samsung, but yeah. You needed stop.
Yay!
Huh.
Oh,
But yeah, I'd like to get more games that are more oriented to my aesthetic. Fitness and fitness, fish, fun.
Life support
Graphical
activated.
is the name he goes by. I think Graphical Conspiracy. Oh, I do remember that. Well, shoot, it's been a while then since I've seen him. I hope he's doing all right. Tell him I miss him. Looking forward to chums and all the single dudes never meet their future wife. Obviously, for the sake of like if I had a lawyer, he'd be telling me right now, or she, hot lady lawyer. Just
Oh,
as
for it.
is. They'd be telling me just for the sake of posterity, this is a joke. I should never want to home wreck anybody. It's okay, boy. There's one of the reasons why that could happen.
I like how you went invincible right as I did that, you piece of crap. You better... Let me get this thing out the way.
Things are going getting easier. Hey there, Grinning. It's good to see you. I had a wonderful birthday. How are you, buddy? Except
Oh,
me.
really? Let me get both of y'all
Stop. Come on.
at some point.
Nah, bro's way past that phase. We're ancient here. True. But man,
Let me get this.
I've delivered another
so
life
Freddy
support
Fish
capsule.
games to stay on brand. That would be fun.
Alright.
Life support has been replenished.
Because, like, I know I gotta finish Dave the Diver. I know Blosh is like, Blake the Diver, you little monster. Why? Oh, you stop right. I'm like,
Life support has been replenished.
Darn it. Oops.
I'd also like to play more Final Fantasy. I know it's not really a fish game, but
Oh.
I miss my my shark Mimi. Y'all remember Mimi, right? My flying shark. Which, by the way, I still have not unlocked flying mounts yet. How do I unlock that? Really figure that out. There's a whole lot of things. I know I have a lot of games on the extended Donathon that I really hope we get to. I really hope we get to those games. Like Sushi Band. I'm actually really excited. Sushi Band looks so much fun. Water Loom World? What is that?
Sounds horrifying.
Squirrel Stapler? Yeah, you really wanted Squirrel Stapler. Then again,
What
you
the?
want
Why is
all
Shane
sorts
of Violence
games for me
here?
to play.
No wonder I got
Biscuit,
destroyed.
biscuit.
Pause.
That's how I know you're in chat, Prophet. Is if you're screaming at me to play another game.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
But let's see. Character customization. I'm driven, Samson. That's a word for it.
Yeah, get out the way,
Take a
freaking
look.
piece of crap. Hey.
Now, to everything to the point you are required to link to, you have to link them all. Why? Is that really what you have to do? Explore man's original sin under the sea. Description from sin. Wait, what? Aqua Catholicism? That's not. To play games anymore. You just play games. I definitely have never done that. That's true, but at the very least, Lavender, you put your money where your mouth is. I'm kidding. Prophet doesn't. Prophet is actually done. Wait, Aqua Catholicism?
The
That's
longer
not.
you fight, the
Hold on.
more successful we will be.
Thank God for belonging.
What is water womb world?
Support
What is
activated.
this?
Another life
Aqua
support
Catholicism.
capsule.
Explore man's original sin under the sea.
On
What the
the
heck is
sea.
this? Oh, it's a point and click adventure game. The word is a light.
Ooh. Wait, what? This like extra stuff. What is the blue?
That is so
Oh.
weird.
Okay.
Session with the chums? Yeah. So, I hope you came to the gaming session with the chums. Oh, shoot! Stop! I get love that first thing, nerd. We did it! It's a 10%. You know what that means. So, for those of you who do not know, 10% is Grace and I will be playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I'll be sure to get that set up. And now that Grace is over here, that'll be fun. Way to go, though. Congratulations, everyone. We made it to 10%. Really proud of you guys. Thank you so much. That means the whole heck of a lot.
Additional life
Yeah,
support
500
has
more
arrived.
till P. If you guys would like to see,
We're running out of time. Consider
here,
extraction.
actually, I'll do this. If you guys are in the Discord, here, yeah, because we have this thing where people.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're gonna test the ability.
Here, check this out. Here's the Discord. I'm going to make the announcement again of different milestones. Check this out. There we go. Yeah, so the next one will be community, where we will all be playing Peak together. It's Fishing Vacation, which is a fishing horror game. Oh, and we all love that. At 2,500, we've got Community Depot, which will be a whole heck of a lot of fun. At 3,000, we got Sushi Ben, which I'm really excited for. 3,500, Community Night with the Headliners. It's a co-op horror game. At 4,000, I'll be playing Phoenix Wright. Lots of talking, lots of visual novel stuff. At 4,500, I'll allow
Down
the
there?
net scare sound in sound alerts.
Right.
I'm not looking forward to. At 5,000, I'll do 100 burpees in one stream. I'm looking forward to that. Then at 5,500, just for profit. Thank you for the hydrating.
Three.
5,500 will do Squirrel Stapler, which is apparently a horror game of some
Another
kind.
life support capsule. Life support has been replenished.
Then at 6,000, I'll play Umagari, which is another intense fishing horror game. At 6,500, Community Murky Divers.
Is that Panda Bear?
Murky Divers is essentially
Yeah, I
Repo,
see
but
it.
it's all
Hi.
underwater. So like it's like Subnautica, but Repo.
What you doing?
That's so cool. At
That's being
7,000,
cute.
we'll have a stream where 1 sub is 1 workout wheel spin and 5 subs is 1 burpee wheel spin. So it'll be like on
Some
discount.
what?
At 7,500, Community Phasmophobia.
Oh.
Then at 8,000, I do the Hot Chip Challenge again. Only Dez and Bushy will join me. They want to do it too. Filled up my thread with memes for Friday, so I have 1 in 20 shot at making you chuckle. Thank you, Prophet, for the $5. I appreciate that. At 8,500, Community Night Species Unknown. It's literally like Alien Isolation, but co-op.
Oh, those
I'll be
things.
playing that with you guys.
At least I'm glad I
9,000
just
escape,
took too long
the
to take them out, because now we
Backrooms
actually need them.
Which is with the community. 9,500, Subnautica
Share
with crowd
down to-
control.
Hold out as long as you can. Life support activated.
10,000 will either be another mainline Fnatic game or Subnautica VR if you all like that. So, you know,
Okay.
we'll be doing that. But yeah, I'm really excited. All right, finally hit 10%. I'm very happy. I would say get a feel for it, Lavender. Just trust me on that. Because in that game, you can die very quickly. Like, you can go from everything's going great to... I've done the Hot Chip Challenge with 1 hour without relief. I'm being serious. I don't believe you, Bear. I don't trust the words of a furry. But
Okay.
I'll love to play Pleek and Repo with you, big guy. You know, I'd love to do anything with you, AO. Yeah. Seems to be getting better with Subnautica. I want scares from FNAF 2. Yeah, but VR Subnautica? Dude, think about that for a minute. Really think about Subnautica VR. I think that'd be scarier than FNAF, personally. The words of a scaly are better than a furry. Well, am I a scaly? Again, we still haven't had that question answered yet. This sounds good, yeah. VR FNAF? No. I'm telling you right now, I will die.